So, back from the VGC guide, and this time we are looking at Thundurus Therian. If you're going offensive with Thundurus, it should be the Therian version. The Incarnate one should probably be just the supportive one now, because if you're going offensive with that one, then you're losing out on 20 base special attack, and that is hugely significant. The increase of 10 speed, probably not worth it. There's going to be very few things between 101 and 111 that's going to have a massive impact, so you might as well just go with the Thundurus Therian form, especially because if you're going offensive, you probably do want Flying Terror Blast. So Flying Terror Blast is going to be a nice way of hitting with Flying type coverage that Thundurus Therian has not had access to. It's had Fly as the physical one previously, and Acrobatics as well. But you want to be special with this Thundurus. The Incarnate one can get away with physical because 115 and Defiant. This one is only 105. You want the special attack. Didn't have Flying type coverage previously. Now it does. And the fact that you want Flying type coverage as well, you're going to turn into a flying type, just a regular old flying type. You would have turned yourself weak to electric type attacks. You are not weak to electric type attacks because you're immune with Volt Absorb. So this is definitely the way to go with the offensive Thundurus. Be the Therian form, especially because you're so much stronger as well with a base 145 against the 125. Thunderbolt is going to be the most consistent way of doing damage. Don't go Wild Bolt Storm unless you are like a hard rain team. Go with Thunderbolt. It's consistent. It's going to be doing very good damage. Obviously, you want the Terror Blast flying because it hasn't had access to it, and now it can, so you definitely want to make use of it. And Grass Knot would be there so you can hit ground types if you don't have access to your Terror. You can still obviously do a normal Terror Blast, but this will be a way of like actually hitting ground type Pokemon when you don't have your Terror available, because otherwise you're probably going to be Thunderbolting everything otherwise. So yeah, Thundurus Therian wants to be going offensive. It's going to be very, very good at what it does. Like, slap this on a click buttons team. That's what I call hyper offense now. Just slap that on that kind of team. It will be perfectly fine. It's going to be reasonably slappable than any other team. Like, electric flying is very, very good. This is incredibly strong. Life Orb is going to give it the most amount of damage output you can. You do want the flexibility in being able to change your moves. I probably wouldn't go with choice specs, even though it's going to be doing the most damage. If you have choice specs, I would probably run Thunder as the last one, / Wild Bolt Storm, and it's on a rain team. If your choice specs, it's on a rain team. But otherwise, Life Orb is the way to go. You want the flexibility of being able to switch up your moves, and you're plenty strong enough regardless of being at the choice specs. Like Life Orb Thunderbolt, very strong. Life Orb Terror Blast, very strong. This is one of the strongest special attacks we have in the game. Let me just have a quick look. So, yeah, well, tied. It is. It is the strongest special attacker tied with Spectria. And Thunderbolt is stronger than Shadow Ball. So I'll make the claim that this is the strongest special attacker. Therefore, you want to have flexibility in your damage output. Choice specs is a little bit unnecessary. You might as well just go Life Orb for the maximum damage output. But I think this is going to be a very good Pokemon. Thundurus Incarnate is going to be used a lot, but there's no reason why you can't go offensive with the Therian form.